have a $5 million net worth. And my entire account here is about building wealth. So if one of your goals for 2024 is to finally get your financial shit together and start building a fat bank account, then I'm going to tell you, girl, you absolutely need to learn how to invest. Because I can promise you this, I did not save my way to millionaire status. So in this video, I'm going to share the best investment, the one that is going to make you the most amount of money. And this is one none of the finance bros are sharing. P.S. If you want to learn more about investing, we are launching our free revamped investing masterclass. It's only available for a short period of time, and this is going to change your life, so make sure you grab your spot. Okay, so back to the best investment. For this to make sense, I'm going to need to give you a little bit of context and background on what all of the different investment types are. Because an educated queen is a rich queen. Okay, to start off with, we have stocks. Everyone's heard about these, but not everyone knows how they work. So public companies, which essentially just means companies that the public can invest in, like you and me. They allow you to buy shares in their business. Think of it like this. When you buy a share, now you get to share in the company's profits. You become a part owner by purchasing this. The price of the share will change over time based on how the business is doing. So if the company starts doing things like innovating or making more money, then the company is worth more. When the company is worth more, the share prices go up and you make money. So I'm going to head over to my office for this because I want to show you guys something. But let's say you bought shares of Apple stock in December 2018. This means each share you would have bought would have cost you $39.06. That was the value of the share on December 2018. Since then, okay, over the past 5 years, the price of that share that was $39 is now $191. It has gone up by 344%. This means you would have made a 344% return on your money. So basically, again, when you buy stocks or shares of a company, you become part owner in that company, and then you make money when that company does well, just like an owner would. Now, I don't invest in individual stocks. It is too risky. I have more on that in our free investing masterclass. But essentially, the long-term average return of the total stock market is about 10% a year. So another common investment is called bonds, and this is where you basically become the bank, right? You loan your money to other businesses or the government, and then you collect the interest. The average return of bonds since 1926 is about 4 to 6% a year. There are also GICs in Canada or CDs in the US, and they are similar to bonds. Instead, you are lending your money to a financial institution. Right now, the rates are great. They're about 5%, but in the 2010s, the returns were closer to 1 to 2%, like it barely even kept up with inflation. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, Nicole, out of all of those, if stocks return an average of 10%, then that is the best investment. That's where I should be putting all of my money. Why would I ever put my money into something else if it gives me a lower return, right? It makes sense logically. And that is because not every investment is right for every goal. Personal finance is personal. So while the finance bros are making TikToks telling you this stock is going to the moon, when the reality is even the pros can't get that right, or telling you to invest in crypto, I want you to know and understand that the best investment is not the flashiest, most in-your-face one. It is the one that is aligned with your goals. I know that's not as exciting, but the investment that's going to make you the most money is the one that is aligned with your goals, your timeline, and your tolerance to risk. Like, let's say you have money that you need in 1 year. Don't put this in stocks because you have a 1 in 4 chance of losing money. And that's with a diversified portfolio. But again, we're going to talk more about this in the free Ultimate Investing Masterclass. So if your goal was 1 year away, a GIC or a CD would actually be a much better investment, even though the return is lower. And that's because the return is guaranteed. But if you don't need the money for decades, like retirement savings, your risk of losing money actually drops to 0 after 20 years in the market with a diversified portfolio. Investing into something like a CD or a GIC would actually be the reason why you lose out on money, because if the average return of the stock market is 10% and GICs are anywhere between 1 to 5%, you're losing 5% or more by choosing the wrong thing, even though it's guaranteed. And now I know you want to keep learning. Go and grab your spot right now in that investing masterclass. It's 100% free, and it could just be the thing that changes everything for you.